Juggalos, welcome back to day 19 of the 2024 Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar. I am joined once again by Chuggalo Mikey. Chuggalo Mikey, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. Today is day number 19 of the Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar Spectacular Extravaganza.
And
today we have a sour.
We have Dankhouse, Gush Your Mouth. This is probably the most standout can from the Advent Calendar. And good thing that we're looking at this. JT may or may not go over the art. But it says, roll this can because it contains real fruit. And the fruit it contains strawberry, blueberry, and natural flavoring. I'm not familiar with the natural flavoring fruit.
The natural flavoring fruit. That sounds good.
But this is a 6% sour. And we'll go into Dankhouse and we'll extrapolate a little bit more on that. But Dankhouse is out of Newark, Ohio, which is just on the other side of Columbus. So central part of the state.
Isn't there another place called Newark, New Jersey?
Newark, New Jersey is where you think.
Oh, I nailed it. You, the geographer, would be proud of.
And that place is a real shithole. So,
isn't that where the airport is?
Yeah, Newark. Yeah.
Right.
It's
nailed
one.
it.
Yep.
See, I know things.
See, you know everything. Impressive. The best part of New Jersey is definitely leaving.
Keep cold, serve cold. All right.
6% sour. It's not primed at all. Are you ready?
No.
I had to prime it.
All right.
I have to go this way so it sprays that way.
That's probably a good idea.
You count it down.
1, 2, 3.
Who counts it down, not count it up? Oh, let's start back over. See what you can.
I fucked it up. Sorry.
Wow, that is all fruit.
So this one says on the end tap that it's a fruited sour, but so this is our first sour that's not a smoothie really, but it said it had fruit in there.
But it said to roll the can.
That's why we had to roll, right?
Yeah.
So would you consider this a smoothie still?
Yes.
I mean, you took the first pull. Mine. I'm just gonna show people.
Not on taste, but you wouldn't roll a sour like just a standard sour.
It smells good. It smells like strawberry. Let's see what's in this. Oh, it says strawberry. How about that?
We went over it, Mikey. It said strawberry. This is the first one.
I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, okay, that's smart. That's like most of the people.
Yeah, I mean, I knew you were used to it, so here we are.
Ooh,
that's definitely sour. It's not
overly sour.
Smoothie. It's not a smoothie version, I would say.
So for strawberry is a middle of the road fruit for me. Everyone's gonna ask me my
middle of the road fruit, really.
It's the middle of the road. It's not cherry, it's not raspberry, it's not plum, as we've learned.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of throwaway fruits.
But it's not a throwaway. This is just the middle of the road. We always have strawberries in the house, so but it's way better than orange or mango or guava.
I don't mind orange. Passion fruit's a throwaway one. But this one, it actually looks like there is fruit. Some sort of remnants of fruit in there. But I think if you remember all the way back to day number 3, when we had 450 North, the slushy, you guys were explaining the XL, XXL, or an XL. Is that the one, right?
So there's X, there? XX, and XXL.
So I think this must be just an L or an XL. It's not like the double.
Yeah, no. This one, if you're a brewery, and we've learned from talking to Chuggalos, Sarah and Matt at Barrel House or anywhere, like if you have a smoothie sour, you have to clean your line twice to get all the remnants out. It's incredible how much they have to clean those lines to get all the particulates out.
It would be interesting to talk to the brewers and see what they think about making these, because it seems like a big pain in the butt.
Yeah, it just gunks up all of your system. So you've got to commit to doing these more than just like 1 or 2 a year.
Natural flavoring.
That's probably, sorry, Stacy, that's probably what you're getting. Oh, did you listen to the mothership on Monday? Better Matt was saying sorry, Stacy, when he was burping.
Oh no, I listened to. I saw it was a longer one, obviously, because Matt was there. But
yeah, that was awesome that Better Matt was doing that. But Let's check because this is my first Dankhouse.
I wasn't going to steal your gimmick, but I see it. But the mats have their thing,
Yeah. So we're going to check out the website. Normally I'm annoyed as hell on the 21 or plus, but this is awesome. Peep this. You got to be 21 to be here. Are you 20? Yep. So I'll click on that. So Dankhouse
a little bit easier than putting in the birth date.
Yep. On the always on-site kitchen stuff. Again, on the other side of Columbus. So center part. Gross. Ohio State fans. Well, I already don't like them. Spears a 0.2, and they've got again that standard. They pay for this service, which I like. It's super clean.
I like the untapped stuff.
So then you can know what you're getting into, and it's just like a live. I don't want to go into, but all their artwork is the same. It looks like similar to the can that we're looking at. Very lively, and disc golf. Disc golf at the brewery. I'm interested.
That's pretty neat.
Know about us. Copyright 2017. So it looks like they started in 2017 and they built this site with GoDaddy. So
I could probably get a few of my buddies to go just because there's a disc golf place there.
Yep, we Stacy's work wife, if you will. Her husband is a huge disc golf. He's sponsored. So he's given me a couple of discs over the years, and I'm going to get back into it. I think my shoulder is back to getting ready to be torn again. So
perfect. Yeah, I always go with either Ron or Matt. Actually has one at his house. So other Matt.
Other Matt. Better Matt, other Matt. I know we're going to go into the Untapped. So it delivers the strawberry. Which again, a mid-tier fruit. It delivers the blueberry. Another mid-tier fruit. The natural flavoring. It feels very natural. I'm going to be in the position where I'm comparing this against the other sours
of the calendar, and those were all awesome.
So, are we at a point? I think this warrants where the smoothie sours and the sours have to be pulled away from each other.
Yeah, I think they're different.
Because
this isn't just a straight sour. It's probably a blend of a sour and the smoothie because there's still a little fruit in there.
Yeah.
You can see it. Check this out. No, need a better light.
No, you can see it like at the top where your light blends through. You can see the floaters.
You can see it just on the glass. Yeah. It's like stuck there.
Yeah.
That's strawberry for sure. I think I can see the seeds,
One of the best. I mean,
that's what they look like anyway. They're probably not seeds.
On the mothership a couple of months ago, that was a creamsicle IPA, but again, I'm trying to think of a strawberry beer that we've had. Well, I had that strawberry beer up at the cabin, that grab bag, that stovepipe. Oh, that wasn't bad because you had to do the Blue Moon, right? Your big can.
Yeah, the only thing I was disappointed was how similar those bags were. I think we had a little shooter that was a little different, but other than that, we had the same stuff.
Yeah. What does the Untap have to say on this one? Because now I'm trying to get my palate a break.
Let's check it out. All right, we have the Untapped. This one's called Gush Your Mouth. Is that supposed to be a pun of something? I don't get it. I assume they used gushers or at least gusher flavors in mind.
That's what everyone was saying.
Because look at this is a bag of gushers, and then it has all the fruits. Like it's got pear up here, but we know that they only put blueberry and strawberry in here. So
yeah,
it looks like it's a play off the gushers, but I don't know why or when. Looks like we have a pretty high score from the masses, 600 ratings with 4.25. Let's see if we have a Seth rating yet. Doesn't look like it. Nope, we're too early. All right, tune in never for that one. Maybe on the last episode
it's a nano brewery too.
We'll get that. So that's considered a small batch. Well, they still have 100,000 check-ins.
Which is crazy. Well, and since 17.
And they have 376 beers. So
that's pretty prolific. And so over half of their lifetime was COVID, you know.
Yeah, so that's wild that anyone made it through that nonsense. And then I always like to check out just a little bit more over here.
Yeah, it's a 10-barrel system. That's why it's considered a nano.
Oh, I see. So they this is how much they can produce.
Yep.
This one's funny. So in the last, I don't know, probably 10 different breweries that we've looked at, their top rated one has been a double stout. Today we have a flavored malt beverage just there. I mean, it's only 36 ratings, but that's quite funny. And then the second one is the imperial stout. You know, as we see.
And then a lager.
A lager, but another low. So they must have some pretty small batch stuff where they only get a few, and then we have a triple IPA. That's kind of new. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's what we know about the Dankhouse. So never been there before, huh?
Nope. Never heard of it.
Oh. Well, I could be convinced to go there.
Man,
after this one, it's not too bad.
It goes down super easy. I've got 3 to 4 ounces left. It's
good. I agree.
If you just looked at the can art and you were shopping with your eyes and you lined up all 24 of these, this would have been what attracted your eyes. There's without knowing anything, because obviously Tripping Animals, their can art pops out, 450s pops out or whatever, but this artwork is a lot more vibrant and it attracts the eye. And I've never seen this out in the wild. Obviously Barrel House carries it. Never seen it at Pat's. I've never seen it on tap, because I was asking Tam Tots if she's seen it at King's Table. They've never seen it at. But now it makes sense that they're a nano brewery and they only have a 10 brewer barrel system.
Yeah, so they don't go too far off the beaten path.
Sorry, Stacy. Yeah. So with all of that, one of the better strawberry beers that I've probably had, it's it pairs well with the sour. It's not just the sweetness of a strawberry, because if I'm going to consume a strawberry, probably like strawberries and cream, otherwise in a smoothie, which is ironic because a smoothie style beer.
You just like smoothies. We got it.
Yep, I got it. Off the top rope, this is going to get lost in the shuffle with the other ones, the other smoothie style or sour beers that we've had. I'm going to give this one a 4. This is Pontoon Crushable.
Respectable.
I'm hoping that Bernsey and Ryan finally catch up with us when they're able to, because this one, I mean, again, if it wasn't for the talking, I'd be done with this beer. And a 6%. So you could sustain on this one. It's not rotting my teeth out. It doesn't leave a film or anything like that. I could do multiples of these.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I wouldn't want to have more than one. I'd have it on a pontoon for sure, but I can't do a whole 4-pack of those for sure. It leaves that sour film on your mouth, and I think one is enough for me.
Do you think it gets lost in the shuffle though of the other sours we've had between Sweater Weather and Excellence?
100%. Yeah. I mean, if we're comparing it, the calendar has had the most sours. You probably have the statistics, but I think this is the most sours we've had in a build, probably per your request, if I had to guess. And
but to the chagrin, you and Aaron don't care for sours as much, but so it's always a way, like we cut out, and Sarah has to, weigh out like the inputs that she's getting from other people. So we cut out, like we only had the one Kolsch. We've got an amber ale coming up. So it's very IPA, stout, sour centric. Because
do you think next year you'll add more Kolsch's in?
I think we have a good amount, or like brown ales. Like
I think one is probably like a good number for that. Yeah. That variety.
But I did make the joke that now that that wall next to the barrel house is gone, they have a lot more storage opportunities for their Kolsch wing of the barrel house.
Just knock it out and make it expand.
I think just dedicate it to Kolsch's.
Yeah, Kolsch's, brown
Pilsners,
ales, you name it.
Brown ales.
Oh, Pilsners, yes.
Alt beers.
So look to this podcast for great ideas. If you're Barrel House, if you're listening, I know you are, Matt. Let's go.
Better Matt will definitely give me pointers. I can't wait.
That's awesome. So you went with the 4.0 on this one?
4.0.
Well, like I said, I'm not drinking multiple one of these. I'm not gonna go seek it out. Not gonna do so. After all the discussion of ratings, I try and keep mine pretty consistent. I gave all those smoothie sours pretty high marks. This one will be a 3.0 for me.
It's less than the other ones.
The last run of IPAs where I'd rather have those than this. So that kind of it's good. It's good. One of these is good, but I wouldn't want to drink any more than that.
This is going to be my hot pick. I think out of the sours that we've had and are going to have, and it's not, I think this is going to be the lowest ranking sour because the last two we have Humble Forager that just puts out bangers, and then Tripping Animals that just.
Yeah, we still have 2 more to go, so that's pretty wild that there are 2 more.
2 more to go. And
so tomorrow we have tomorrow and the next day we have double phase 3.
Yep.
And then one's a spiced ale, so those are also you could put those in the Kolschwing.
It's an amber ale. We misdocumented it. It is an amber ale.
Amber ale, so that's fine and dandy. And then the other ones was like the farmhouse saison.
Yeah.
Obviously, those can go in that wing with the Kolsch's too.
So yeah, the Adhara is a New England IPA. The Fair State comes in the I always call it the Red Bull can or whatever, but
is that one, that tiny one? Yeah.
It's the short can, so it's the Hopping Frog can.
I did see that one.
That's a 13% Imperial Stout.
Oh.
Then we have a 9% sour and then another 6% sour.
Is Fair State? I thought that was a Minnesota brewery. Am I wrong?
It is. It is. It was the first brewery in Minnesota to unionize.
Interesting. Matt with the facts.
We've had them before on the podcast, and Sethicus will agree with me. They put out some good stuff too.
I might have been there with Seth, to be honest. That sounds very familiar. But I actually, that Adhara, I actually had that one of those cans when we were at the Barrel House. I bought one. I gave it to them. They chilled it for me, and they brought it back, and that was pretty good. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one in particular, but it was an IPA.
They've had a couple. There's a couple of these beers too that have had different versions, like that Humble Forager. That's like their version 4 or 5 of that beer. So
yep, sure.
So there's a couple of different versions, but.
All right. Cool.
That's it. 4, 3, good sour. It would get lost in the shuffle with all of these just heavyweights. But Mikey put a bow on it when he said that it's good enough that we would go there if we were definitely in the area. It's they've especially with the goofy laugh at themselves website and how they have everything organized. So.
Yep, I'm interested. All right, we're on the last couple here. We got 5 more days to go. 5 more days to go.
5 days.
So stay tuned. It's 5 more fun days of the Advent calendar left.
All right, we'll close this out. But that's it for day 19.
Cheers.